Anthony, thanks for joining us. It seems slightly weird to say that we're approaching match week for this squad because it's been such a tricky 6 months for them, ups, downs, setbacks, disappointments, which have been out of their control. But how excited are the group now to enter Six Nations match week?
I think they're jumping out of their skin. This is our last day before we announce a team to go to Wales for our first Six Nations game. So they've had plenty of false starts, and to their credit, they've turned up week in, week out. I think I heard Adam say the other day we've had 20 camps without playing a match. So, but yeah, as I said, to their credit, they've turned up week in, week out, and prepared as well as they possibly could. And they've had setbacks with postponements of games and World Cups and preparations around qualification processes and everything else. But look, they're just desperate to play now, so I'm really excited for them and hope that we have a really good campaign.
You mentioned that contact time. It's not an ideal world. Obviously, you'd like game time, but those camps have been really good. The competition in the squad has been really good. It's driven standards, intensity. So you must have been pleased with that as well as the management.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've managed to have some internal trials as well. So sort of the old possibles versus probables scenario. And we've immersed a number of the Sevens girls into the program as well, just to give them some game time through those trial games. And they've now been fully immersed into the program and put their hand up around selection. So there's some really good competition for spots.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned the Sevens girls, 5 uncapped in the squad. There's been a really good crossover between those two programs, and we'll hopefully see that come into fruit in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, there has been. I've always said we're one program, and we've shown that over the number of years with the likes of Hannah Tyrrell playing 15s and 7s, and Claire Bowles and Brittany Hogan last season. So yeah, now that there's a few other players that have been dropped into the 15s, I'm sure we're going to see more and more of that over the next 12 months.
Those 5 players better than most, so how excited are you to see the likes of Amy Lee Murphy-Crowe and Stacey Flood, who have been such consistent performers for Ireland in the World Series, go in the 15s game?
Well, they're competent players. They're really competent players, and their skill level is very good. So it's just I think it's a matter of them getting a little bit of game time in the 15s and some exposure, which they have had over the last couple of months, to put their hand up and see how they go.
Just a final word, I guess, for the squad as a whole. We've mentioned the challenges, but the mental fortitude to come back week after week and really put their best foot forward out in training has been really admirable, and hopefully, as you say, all that hard work now can be put into practice next week in Cardiff. Yeah,
it can be, and again, I should mention Ciara Griffin as a leader. She's been outstanding with the group around the setbacks and the false starts. So between her and the management team, they've kept the group together and focused on what we need to achieve, and I'm sure we're going to have a really positive Six Nations campaign.
Anthony, thank you.